Hello and welcome to another Flashpoint Campaigns Red Storm gameplay video. We're playing the Hell on Wheels campaign, Scenario 4, Red Castle. This is part 3. Geez, I haven't quite finished my coffee. I think it's part 3. Let's do a quick review. Zoom out a little bit. The Soviets have thrown a pretty strong attack this away and this away. They've also come down the road here in obviously inadequate strength, because what I thought would be a forlorn hope and something to be crushed, which is this little town here, has actually beat their brains out, and I don't see anything coming behind them. With a visibility of 5,500 meters, which is, I don't know, maybe out to here, we're still not seeing anything at all. There's a headquarters unit milling about smartly that away. A feint or reconnaissance was defeated here. Helicopters shot down all over the place, making my day happy. Really, I'm beginning to wonder if what we've got here is something similar to the last scenario, which was a really pretty weak attack that was defeated fairly easily by the defense I set up. If you look at this, you've got a very long line. There's no depth. There's no reserves. Except for little local reserves, a company here and a company there. Uh, Maybe the equivalent of a platoon or two in this corner that might be able to move around a little bit, maybe, if they're not being hard pressed at the time. If the Soviets were able to push forward with the kind of strength they did in Scenario 1, this defense would crack, I think. So it has me scratching my head. Just between us girls, the last scenario was kind of surprising in how easy it was to defeat, and I don't know, maybe there's 6 battalions milling about smartly up in here trying to figure out how to get started and come after us. We're not even an hour in, killed 150 steps, killed or caused to fall out 150 steps of Soviets, and there's a handful looking at us. Now that handful is kind of scary locally. In fact, just for fun and maybe completely lack of wisdom, I've got this company going to move this way. It's going to take a while. I'd be surprised if there's hardly any point at all. That's expected to be there at 2200. It's now 1800. Let me look at this. Am I getting this right? Why is there a 4-minute delay? 8:49, 9:29. I don't know why there's a 4-minute delay. I know I didn't dial it in. Let's take a look at another guy. 21:49. 21:53. 2200. It's 2 hours out. This will be settled long before then. The whole move is probably pointless. I'm curious, is that 4-minute delay? No 4-minute delay. I don't know what's going on there. I'm half tempted just to completely forget that. This issue is going to be settled long before they can be there. A better move may be to try to move these guys out, but in the face of even small opposition, I'd hate to get these guys out of these positions and what shooting up they might do. Next round, if there's nothing showing through here, perhaps moving these guys in that direction might make more sense. And I think that being said, why don't we select that stack and give them, on-call orders. That's probably what was slowing them down anyway, was hold orders, or at least one of the, yeah, there we go. One of the things that was delaying them. So that being said, I wonder how many orders we have. A bunch. Let's select that stack and give them on-call orders, and that should have worked, right? Let's select the stack. No, I don't want to select the stack. And look, I tell you what, I can hit the wrong button every time. Yeah, there we go, on call. I've also given my artillery orders to hit this hex with mines and I don't remember if it was ICM or just a neutralizing concentration, trying to give these guys a little bit of support. Unless there's something hiding up here, and there just might be. I have a remembrance of seeing what I thought was a very large mech infantry formation that seems to have ducked out of sight. It either wasn't as big as I thought it was, or it got shot up. These guys have yet to blow the bridge, but they ought to right now. So let's go ahead and push the button. I've been chattering almost 7 minutes. I know this isn't your favorite part of the video, so let's let her rip, see what happens. And there we go. Oh, I may have wasted a whole lot of artillery. That those M1s promptly began handling them. Oh, look, mech infantry coming down the Autobahn. And getting beat up. Okay, maybe I did do a good thing throwing that artillery there. Here comes some more tanks. There you go. That's what I needed you guys to do last round. When they hit that ridge, you needed to beat their brains out. I found their air defense. By the way, those helicopters are supposed to be moving to the right to sneak a look behind this force to see what's going on back there. There you go. Don't shoot at my helicopters. I'll pay you back. And 175's by AI direction, shooting at those guys. Must have wanted a piece of those air defense, because I didn't direct that. And the AI does like killing air defense. Goodness, that was brutal. A little bit of your own medicine there. There's something going on here, huh? Awfully quiet. Everybody take a deep breath and start shooting. Yeah, okay, well maybe maybe that wasn't what I wanted so much. Yeah, I wish my counter battery guys would find those rocket launchers and get a piece of them. And there goes the last of the air defense up there, or at least the vehicle-mounted air defense. Coming down the valley with some reconnaissance again, thumping them on the ridge. That was nice. Ouch. Well, nothing free, huh? And the reconnaissance dies a horrible death down in the valley. Come on, 155s. We got some business to take care of there. There we go. M109s are seem to be reluctant to come play. Huh. I wonder where all those guys are coming from. Visibility must be more limited than I thought. 5,500 meters. Must have been down in the valley. And my mortars are going to fire at something, but I don't know what. Well, a lot of inconclusive shooting. Everybody's making the shoot line fire, but not much happening. Okay, come on. Now is the time for the mines to come dropping on some people's heads down there. Mines and big heavy things that blow up. Now would be a good time. Oh, we killed another helicopter. This is my favorite game so far. Killing helicopters is good. Ouch. I don't like losing Bradleys. I'm going to be a real whiny baby. I think I'll have some more coffee. Coffee. There we go. I guess I used ICM. There you go. Okay, that's more like it. And we throw some mines down on them. And we're out of fax ammo. That guy, I'm not worried about it. I'm just worried about... And we've blown the bridge over there for what it's worth. Soviets don't show us something soon. There'll be a bunch of people pissed off. They got to rebuild these bridges that didn't need to be blown. Ow. Ow. You hit these guys and it's just hard to pull their teeth, isn't it? It's a pretty good little fight going down there, but if they don't show us something extra soon, I'd say between the guys hiding on the other side of the water and the artillery that I have can jump in there, that I don't think anything's going to come to that other than losing a few more steps. And mortars are hitting something that's already been killed. Well, uh-oh, they found my M110s. You can see they were ready to move. They got caught. Now, how come you guys can't pay them back the same way? Keep pushing that helicopter around up north, see if we can find them bad boys. Oh, he's going another way. It's amazing, isn't it? I lay mines down. He moved. Okay. I don't know where those mortars struck. Somewhere. Thump. Well, then maybe the mines weren't such a great idea. I was hoping that other company would move in on top of that, but they're going for the hex that the bridge is. That's okay. I still have plenty of shells and even some ICM. If that's all they're bringing to the party, I don't know how they cross. Of course, in the meantime, they can still make life hard. Those mortars are just beating tar out of that place up there. I don't know. I think we defeated with direct fire everything that got on the target list for those guys. I just don't believe there's only one T-80 left there, but okay. Went from 8 to 1 awfully quick. We're back on counter battery down there. Come on now. Just tickle me no end. Ah, look, armor coming down the Autobahn. And he's backing up. I think I need to go review the rules. I think you can route in this game. Although things die so quickly that I think it's something you see a lot less than just flaming datums where they mark the spot where they all died. And that's the last of the coffee. Ouch. Yeah. Soviet artillery. Thump. They're not all dead, and I doubt they will be. That location's going to need another dose of M109 love. Well, the chaparral's fully resupplied, and that company getting a piece of the armor in the center. Oh, crossing there, really? I think we can cope with a few companies coming down the center there. That's an interesting place for them to hit. we got our sidewinders loaded up. We're gonna fling them at you all the way over there. Here, have a couple $100,000 worth of equipment that won't hurt you much. Meanwhile, that crowd's bored and shooting at a headquarters. I don't know what it's doing in the open. You'd think that would probably not be a great idea. Five minutes left. Headquarters, it wasn't a good idea. Well, maybe I won't be needing that 155 there. Looks like that was handily defeated. And they don't like that spot. Those mortars want to shoot that. I don't think there's anything there, but there's, yeah, that's a pretty nice bunch of tanks, but I just don't see how they make much time coming this way. Oh, 2,000 meter visibility. It's fixing to be dark. And there we go. So, to all appearances, the attack here has been thwarted. The attack here has been destroyed. There might be some guys hiding in these woods. I saw some reconnaissance move through here and it got killed there, maybe. So maybe that mech infantry I saw is hiding out in there trying to find a way to, have something to do. So there's the equivalent of a couple of companies of tanks, and they're heading in this direction according to the little caret in the corner of their counter. I think they're going to get torn up. There's certainly adequate resources. This crowd's screened by this little hillside. If they turn this way, they're doomed. If they cross this way, well, I don't know where they might go. I'm not too worried about them. My reconnaissance helicopter has not. In fact, not only has he not moved, he doesn't have orders. That doesn't make any sense to me. He was given orders. It could be that shot that the air defense that was in here, those couple of shots they took at him, canceled their orders and they went to scooting around, trying to avoid dying. I just don't see much left here. We're 1 hour and 21 minutes in. Reported kills, we're up to 214. We've had 6 killed, 36 fallen out. 49 recon. It's a recon heavy force. 6 helos, 2.5 battalions of tanks, battalion of mech. I mean, what was there here? Maybe a regiment? Maybe? Infantry steps, about a battalion worth of infantry steps. 12 headquarters, 11 air defense. We're at 93% of starting and 96% of all VPs. I don't know how you get 96% of victory points when they haven't taken anything, but that is an interesting point and a mistake I've made playing until recently when I finally got my brain wrapped around what the game was trying to tell me at the end of the scenario. You don't necessarily have to be in possession of, or the last person to, or the last unit to have driven up to and parked on a victory point hex. At the end, it looks at the combat power within a certain radius of a victory point hex and says, well, it's your guys or those guys, or it's contested. So there's value in a counterattack that just gets considerable, or maybe a counterattack or an attack, gets considerable combat power into the vicinity of a victory point hex, and that's kind of nice. That takes away the I can't drive through that hex. I've got 2 battalions stacked up on the road, and 1 platoon's holding it, and they get it. It doesn't work that way, and that's thoughtful and a good bit of design there. Well, so there we go. Looks to me like there's 1 or 2 things happening here. There's the situation we had in the last scenario, in scenario 3, where the Soviets were throwing essentially a weak and hopeless attack against a pretty firm defense, and it'll be over pretty soon. Or this is an uncoordinated attack, and there's a bunch of guys stacked up back here waiting to come in. You would think that if there was a lot of combat power still available, that we'd see them marching along while the defense is being pressed by the initial sacrificial troops. Well, okay, we're at 25 minutes. I'll be doing another one of these soon. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, comment. You guys watch this thing and you're awfully quiet about it. It's I guess maybe you just can't bring yourself to ridicule me as vigorously as I need. In any case, I do appreciate you watching, and see you online.